Hey guys, Vicki Avens here with eXp Realty and Nancy Sebastian, and we're at my open house here in Spanish Fort in Grace Magnolia. Take a look at this gorgeous neighborhood. Look how pretty. And yes, they keep their grass mowed. You can hear the mower. So it's well maintained. Y'all come on in and take a look at this beautiful 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath home for only $375,000. All right, guys. So if you go to the left as soon as you go in, all these bedrooms here are separated from the main part of the house. Here is the guest bathroom. It does have a shower tub combo, granite countertops, and even the second bathroom does have the dual vanity. Um, we've got 3 bedrooms on this end. So here is the first one here. Updated lighting, luxury vinyl plank flooring throughout the house. We have the laundry room right here in the middle, in between all the bedrooms, and it does have a closet in there as well. So this home seems to have quite a bit of closets and storage room. And then here is another bedroom. Double door closet there, so you can see everything in there really well. And here is the final bedroom for the guests. Double closet, double door closet as well, updated lighting. And all of these have the remotes. All of the ceiling fans do have the remotes for the light and the ceiling fan in all the bedrooms and also in the living room. So if you come on in here, got a large entryway, but then we have a closet here. The garage is out here, but we also have a half bath here. And then we'll get to the main part in just a second. But here is another good size closet. And then here's the primary suite right here. There is the soaking tub, a private water closet, a separate shower, and then a large walk-in closet. This also has the granite. And you still have the double pink vanity there as well. And I love the way all this is separated. So the primary bedroom is separate from all the others. And then it's got a good sized bedroom with the updated lighting as well. And this does have the remote. I don't know what I just did. Never mind, it's got too much stuff. I don't know what all these buttons are for, so I'm just mashing stuff. This, I love this large open floor plan. Great for whatever, entertaining, double tray ceiling. Love the ceiling fan as well. Got the granite countertops and the white cabinets. And they, in the pantry, they added these beautiful shelves. So it's not those wire shelves. They have updated this, and then they've got a beautiful light in here as well. And in the dining area, you could put some bar stools up here. You have plenty of room for that. And then we got the outside. So you have a covered patio back here. It is fully fenced. The fence is on the opposite side over there on the other side of the little wooded area. That just gives you more privacy, but that back part is fenced as well. So come on out and see us, or schedule your own private tour whenever you have an opportunity. Like I said, 4 bedroom, 2.5 bath, $375,000, and it's 2,321 square feet. Hey guys, Vicki Avens here, eXp Realty, Beach Buzz Live with Nancy Sebastian and Kim Burnett, and myself, Vicki Avens. So, just a little bit what's going on here this weekend. Barefoot Foodie Walking Tour is Saturday, the 8th, and it's from 2 to 5. There are 4 restaurants downtown that are participating. It is downtown Fairhope, Saturday from 2 to 5. You don't want to miss that. Enjoy the good food from the area. Fairhope has been on the best, smallest little towns to live. So go check it out. I'm sure there's going to be some great food and lots of things going on. This weekend would not be complete without an Easter sunrise service. So there's a lot of them going on, a lot of different churches, but the Eastern Shore Optimist Club is actually hosting one at the pier at the Rose Garden Sunday morning at 6:30 a.m. So bring your lawn chair, get there early. You don't want to miss this. The sunrise is going to be gorgeous, and the service will be amazing. And we get to celebrate Jesus' resurrection. Hey y'all, it's our beach buzz. This week it's a special week. It's Easter Sunday, which is Resurrection Sunday, is what we're calling it. It's when Jesus died and rose again on the 3rd day, which is Sunday. So I'm just going to tell you a couple of things what's going on. If you want to go to church services, you need to check with the church that you're interested in going with and find out their services. There's like 3 different services in my church, which is the Summit. But if you want to go to a church of your choice, just find out the times of the service. It'll be a great service this Sunday. So anyway, we're having Easter at the Park on Orange Beach, Canal Road, and it'll be Oasis Church and Orange Beach Community Church is giving it, and it's going to be at 10 o'clock on Canal Road. And they're having food, crafts, and fun for the activities for the kids. And that's tomorrow, Saturday, April 9th at 10. That's for the kids, like a bunny hunt. And then they're having something at OWA, and that's going to be bunnies in the baskets, Saturday, April the 8th, 10 to 6. So that's going to be downtown OWA. So those are 2 events for the kids. And then on Sunday, they're having sunrise service. And there's going to be a lot, but there's one on Peach Pavilion Park, Gulf State Park at the Pavilion. And that's going to be United Methodist Church. That's going to be at 6:30 a.m. So get there early, and they'll show you how to get to the beach area where everybody's going to be sitting, and you get to see the beautiful sunrise. And it's a beautiful sight. I've been to a few, and it's just very peaceful and a beautiful thing to happen there on Sunday. So anyway, that's all.
Hey y'all, it's Nancy Sebastian with eXp Realty. I'm here with Kim Burnett and Vicki Avens, and we're doing our Beach Buzz Live, and we're going to do our Bible study today. Since it's Resurrection Sunday, on Sunday, last week, if you'll recall, we talked about Jesus' death on the cross. So the next thing that happens in that sequence is Resurrection Sunday. So Jesus' death and his resurrection is all throughout the Gospels. So it's a lot to unpack. So I'm just going to stick with John, in John, the Gospel of John. So in John 19:38 and 42, it says, later, this is after Jesus was crucified, and Joseph asked Pilate for the body of Jesus. Joseph was a rich man, and he asked Pilate. He did the right thing by asking Pilate. Went through the right channels for the body of Jesus. Now, Joseph was a disciple of Jesus, but secretly, because he feared the Jewish leaders, with Pilate's permission, he came and took the body away. He was accompanied by Nicodemus, who was early had visited Jesus at night. Nicodemus brought a mixture of myrrh, aloes, about 75 pounds. Can you imagine carrying that? Taking Jesus' body, the two of them wrapped it with the spices in the strips of linen. This was in accordance to the Jewish burial customs. At the place where Jesus was crucified, there was a garden, and in the garden, a new tomb in which no one had ever laid. This was Joseph's family's tomb. So it's kind of cool that Jesus was laid in a rich man's tomb, which is where he deserved to be laid. Because it was the Jewish day of preparation, and since the tomb was nearby, they laid Jesus there. And then further in, I went too far back. Maybe later. All right, so then after that, early on the first day of the week, while it was still dark, Mary Magdalene went to the tomb and saw that the stone had been moved from the entrance. So she came running to Simon Peter and the other disciple, the one Jesus loved. This is the book of John, and John always said that he was the one Jesus loved. So, you know, it reminds me of my grandmother Tish. She had several grandchildren, and she showed unconditional love, and we all thought that we were her favorites. So that's kind of what that reminds me of. Anyway, the one Jesus loved and said, "They have taken the Lord out of the tomb, and we don't know where they have put him." So Peter and the other disciple started for the tomb. Both were running, but the other disciple outran Peter and reached the tomb first. He bent over and looked in at the strips of linen laying there, but did not go in. But then Simon Peter came along behind him and went straight into the tomb. He saw the strips of linen lying there, as well as the cloth that had been wrapped around Jesus' head. The cloth was still lying in its place, separate from the linen. Finally, the other disciple, who had reached the tomb first, also went in. He saw and believed. Then the disciples went back to where they were staying. To me, this is significant. There is I'm told that there's a Jewish tradition, and it's the master and his slave. And yes, they had slaves back then. So the slave would prepare the meal for the master, and he would sit and he would eat the meal, and the slave would stand off to the side, waiting for the master to finish his meal. Well, if the master took his napkin and folded it, took his napkin and folded it, effects, and laid it down beside his plate and got up, the servant knew that he wasn't finished and to not take the plate away. But if the master took the napkin and laid it down just like that, the servant knew that he was finished and he came and got the plate. The significance of that is when Simon Peter went in and he saw the strips of linen laying there, as well as the cloth that had been wrapped around Jesus' head. The cloth was still lying in its place, separate from the linen. It was folded. It was folded, which meant Jesus is coming back. Jesus is coming back, and he's not finished. I love that. I love that whole scenario there. Another thing that I want to talk to you about is Kim had asked me earlier about if it was on the third day, which was Sunday, then Friday, full day full day Saturday, full day Sunday, then after the third day would be Monday. And so it just so happened, as God would have it, I had been on revelationmedia.com that morning, and they talked about that whole thing. So it's funny how God brings things to us. Mm-hmm. So, okay, so to explain that, the laws of the Hebrew laws of mourning, it's called Shiva. And I've been to a Shiva before when I lived in New York. A Jewish man had passed away, and we went, and his family was sitting Shiva, they call it. And usually it's 7 days of mourning. So the first day starts at the burial, and then there's 7 days of mourning. Well, that's the most that they mourn. The least that they mourn is 3 days. So the first day starts from the time of burial, which would have been Friday, when Jesus was buried in the tomb. And then the second day was Saturday, which was all day. And then the third day, which was the end of Shiva, and Shiva ends in the morning after the morning prayer. So that's your 3 days. Also, you've got to remember that the Hebrew week starts on Sunday. So basically, the Friday would have been the 6th day of the Hebrew week, which meant Sunday was the 8th day. Well, God created the heavens and the earth in 7 days, and the 8th day was in the Bible, throughout the Bible, the number 8 is considered new beginnings. There were 8 people on the ark. Elijah did 8 miracles in his lifetime. So it's very significant, the 8th day. So anyway, that explains a little bit about my understanding of the 3 days. So it's not 3 total days. So that's how I'm explaining it. So I hope you enjoyed this. Come back for more.